next time. Bye.
Oh, hey, Captain America, you got a new costume. Used to sound like a bad cell phone connection. Yet.
You suck.
Da. Did you just fart? Yet. Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at another Marvel Legends figure, and it's from the Giant Man Captain America Build-A-Wave series. It's the Red Guardian, and as I'm sure everyone knows now, the YouTube community has suffered a terrible, horrible loss. Mr. Glenn Webb of the YouTube channel Glenn Webb has passed away, and it was sudden, it was unexpected, and I'm personally still in shock on it. Glenn really inspired me a lot. There's so much I take from his channel. His energy, his enthusiasm, the turntable I got from Glenn. Thanks, man. I love that idea of showcasing the figures around like that, and he was just always great to watch, always in positive spirits, and I'm going to dedicate the rest of this Bath Wave to him. He was a passionate Marvel Legends fan. You know, and I think as a community, the best thing we can do to honor him is to move forward and keep making great content so that we can keep giving him the big thumbs up there in the sky. And if you want to see his review of this figure, please follow the link right here. Definitely check him out. Subscribe to him if you're not. He just missed 100,000 subscribers. He was really looking forward to that, and I really wanted to see him get his play button. I hope they still get it out there for him because he was passionate about this community, and he will be missed. So, yeah, this guy is really cool. This was one of the figures I really wanted to pick up in this wave, even though it's a Captain America repaint. I like the Soviet version of the Avengers, so this was definitely an easy pickup for me. My local Kroger on the south side of Indianapolis actually had these guys on sale, like cases of them for like $16, which was amazeballs, and definitely cool to go ahead and finish out that Giant Man figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Red Guardian in the package. Again, same box we've been getting. It says Legend Series, Captain America, although this is the comic book version, not any movie version. So the logo is different. It says Red Guardian. There he is. There's a shield Build-A-Figure part. We've got the shield up there at the top. We get this picture of Red Guardian on the side. Red Guardian. And then, of course, you get the back of the packaging. So just kind of a close-up really fast. If you don't know who Red Guardian is, he's kind of the Soviet version of the Captain America, which is cool. And I kind of hope we get to the rest of these guys, the Soviet Avengers. That'd be really, really cool. So the back artwork looks really, really nice. There is a very generic and short write-up. If you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. And of course, here are all the other figures you need to build this Giant Man. So that basically does it for our packaging. Let's go ahead and get Red Guardian out of box and see what we think. So here we have the Red Guardian out of package, and I really like this figure a lot. Even though this is basically a repaint of the Captain America that we just received not too terribly long ago, the Wolf Cap, and some slight retooling, I like it. Yeah, I mean, this looks like the character. And if you don't know who the character is, he's basically the Soviet version of Captain America. Now, way back in the day, he was a villain, a straight villain. Here recently, he's more of a superhero type of thing. You know, they get the Winter Guard, which is like the Soviet version of the Avengers, which has gone through a lot of incarnations over the years. There was the Super Soviet something or others, and another version of it where they were initially bad guys or counterparts, I guess, to the Avengers that they fought quite a bit. But more recently, like I said, they've become more of heroes, and there's four main ones. There's Red Guardian, you've got Dark Star, which is a chick that can control this kind of black, dark energy. You've got Ursa Major, which is this great big Russian dude that can, KGB officer, I think, that can turn into a giant bear, which is freaking awesome. And then you've got in some incarnations has Cybercat or Siberian Tiger, who's a mutant that is kind of cat-like. And then you have the Crimson Dynamo, who the Dynamo was the Russian version of Iron Man, sometimes switched out with Titanium Man, which we have received a Titanium Man figure from one of the Iron Man movies here recently, but I'd love to see the rest of the Winter Guard made, so let's make that happen, Marvel and Hasbro. I think that'd be really, really cool. But yeah, I mean, overall, definitely digging this guy. I'm going to take the shield off real quick, so... yeah, I'm in love with this character. He does come with a build-a-part for Giant Man, which is pretty neat. Now, as far as articulation goes on this guy, he does look down that far. He can look that far forward. His head does swivel, which is pretty cool. His arms go out that far. There is a twist up at the shoulder. There's a twist at the upper bicep. He has a double-jointed... elbow. There is no twist at the top of the glove, which is a little disappointing. His hand does rotate. It is also on a hinge. He does have a ab crunch that goes that far forward and clicks really, really loud. It only goes one click back. He does have a twist at the wrist. His legs move that far forward. They don't move very far back. He's got a twist at the upper thigh. There is a double jointed knee. The legs go out that far. There is a twist at the boot, which is very, very cool. He does have a joint at the ankle, and it's got that crazy ankle rocker pivot that Glenn loved, with this being his widest possible stance with both feet flat on the floor. So taking a closer look at the Red Guardian here, I love the paint apps on it. I like the black around the eyes, the kind of black wash around the star on his chest. I think the head sculpt's really cool. He's got that white fin that goes over the top of his little mask. His ears are popping out really cool. He's got a star on the back of his outfit, and of course the shield can plug into the back just like the Captain America one does. I don't really remember Red Guardian wearing the shield on his back a lot. I mean, he'd have to run it around in the comics. I just don't really recall it in any of the artwork. But definitely a great paint job, a great sculpt, and just really excited for this guy. Now, taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, the gloves are exactly the same as Cap's. He's got that reverse mirrored belt, which is interesting. Love the shield, like the paint detail. It's got a nice metallic-y gloss to it, which is very cool. He's got that great big silver star, looking really, really nice. And if you look on the back side here, you can see where it's got the plug to put that into his back. Got the white belt with the little red stripes around. All around, very, very cool. Definitely digging the look of this guy. Simple, yet effective. And of course, looking at the bottom of the figure, again, exactly the same as the Captain America figure that we received, except the boots are now white instead of red. Which, I mean, it's Red Guardian. He is the Russian version of Cap, which works for me. I like the detail. I just like this style of boot on a comic book character. I don't know if it works so well in real life, but it definitely looks cool in plastic form. For comparison, here we have the Red Guardian with his wave mate Black Panther, the movie version of Black Panther, and of course his counterpart Captain America. As you can see, he is very, very similar to Captain America. It's the same shield with a different paint job. The body mold is 100% the same, down to the gloves and the boots, which is very cool looking. Definitely digging that. They're just repaints. However, there is a difference in his belt, in the fact that it's, well, reversed. So he's got a mirror image of Captain America's belt, which is kind of interesting, kind of cool. And of course, he has a completely different head sculpt. Like I said, even though it's a repaint, I'm really in love with this figure and really hope we get the rest of the Winter Guard. So is the Red Guardian a figure that you want in your Marvel collection? Yes, I think so. If you like the Avengers, then you really want to get the counterpart to them, the Russian counterpart, and I hope that we get the other characters in the Winter Guard to kind of put up there so you can have them clash. If you like the kind of oddball characters, this is something that you're going to like. I was really surprised that we got this character, although not too terribly surprised, because I mean, it's an easy way to reuse the Captain America mold and make some extra money. But it works, and it works well for me. A lot of people were upset because it's basically a repaint of Cap, but that's okay. We get this really cool version of him. Again, I like the paint apps on the guy. They're very simple, but with the added black fade around the star and up around his face, looks really cool, and we take that same shield and kind of give it a metallic-y look. You know, it works for me. It really, really does work for me, and I can't say it enough times. I want the rest of the Winter Guard. So there he is, the Red Guardian from Marvel Legends.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.